How's it going, guys? Panther Films here, and today we're going to be reacting to Season 2, Episode 15 of The Bad Batch. This episode is titled The Summit. But yeah, last episode we had every single member of The Bad Batch in it. Echo, Tech, Wrecker, Hunter, Crosshair, Omega. So that was nice to see, because it's like the first time in the season that we've had that. And there was a lot of like jumping off moments, like we were focused on different characters doing different things, and I like that. And I don't know why we couldn't have done that throughout the whole season, but whatever. With Echo, we focused on him saving other clones from the Empire, and obviously he talked to Senator Chuchi. And he mentioned Vex a few times, but we never saw Vex last episode, which kind of sucked, but it is what it is. And of course, with Crosshair, we had him basically attempt to escape Hemlock's facility. He failed, but he did manage to contact the Bad Batch, and they received the message. And basically they thought it was a trap set by Crosshair to get them out in the open. But as an audience, we know that isn't true. We also had Hemlock talk to Tarkin, which was, it's nice to see Tarkin every now and again. But yeah, the episode basically ended with Crosshair being interrogated because, of course, Hemlock wants to know where Omega is, but Crosshair doesn't know where she is, so it's kind of pointless to interrogate him. But I guess Hemlock knew that maybe Crosshair would try to contact the Bad Batch and tried to get them out in the open. Because I assume these two episodes are going to focus on the Bad Batch going to Tantus. Maybe. But yeah, we got 2 episodes today, and I have a feeling, based on just how the season's been, and especially episode 13, I don't think this is going to be a happy ending. But yeah, that about sums it up. So let's stop do-lallying around with this shitty intro and get right into the fucking episode.
Do we know where they're detaining Crosshair and the other clones?
Negative.
Wasn't on the last episode literally saying that it could be a trap?
And I was very thorough. He is a ghost.
Not quite. According to a contact of mine, Hemlock's set to attend a high-level Imperial summit in 2 rotations. We can plant a homing beacon on Hemlock's ship and track him to his base. We'd be at a tactical disadvantage, and I'm not sure it's worth the risk.
We have not always agreed with Crosshair, but he is still our brother.
Yeah.
Do not leave.
Well, Rex is on a separate mission, so it's just us.
What is Vex doing? He's literally only been in like 1 episode this season. 2, actually.
So, where you all headed?
It's a covert mission.
I expect details when you get back.
I don't know, something's gonna go wrong. They're gonna capture Omega somehow, maybe.
Just going to leave without saying goodbye.
That is correct.
When 2 friends are talking, it's called a conversation. See you around, brown eyes.
I'm worried about Tech. He's had the most development this season. Just saying. Usually that's not a good sign with TV shows. You get development, it means you die. Because I could see them killing Crosshair, but at the same time, all of his story would have been for nothing. It's disgusting how we've still got like the Republic cruisers. Interesting base.
Governor Tarkin's been expecting you. This way.
I like how he's still a governor. I was still pretty early on in the timeline. Hey.
You're late, Hemlock.
Well, maybe I'm early.
Now that we're all finally here, we can begin.
Who are the others?
How are we bypassing those cruisers? Using a clearance code Rex and I acquired from one of our contacts.
Ah, it's awfully convenient that all the Bad Batch are together in the finale. I wonder why. Reminds me of episode 6.
You are clear for approach.
What kind of approach are we making? A sidewind breach?
The Empire's protocols have changed since then.
Thanks to us.
You have to keep it stealthy, dude. Oh, great.
But there's a weak point in the rail line that we can exploit. We'll sneak past.
This is so risky, dude.
I can temporarily disrupt the feed, but I estimate only 30 seconds for us to clear the zone before it reactivates.
What? Wrecker.
Handle it. Stand by.
Stand by. Oh.
Detecting a malfunction in sensor 3811.
Recycle the feed.
What if you mistime that? You'd be fucked.
Run a full system diagnostic.
Yes, sir.
This isn't so bad.
Don't jinx it. Also, you're afraid of highs.
Never
He's getting better with it though. Oh. Jesus. Wow, they're not even using stun mounds anymore. That's what I'm talking about. They're no longer clones, so you don't need to. Well, I think there's a few clones still left.
Widespread deployment will ensure a secure military presence across all sectors.
For galactic unification.
Is that Krennic?
Deter dissent and rampant self-interest.
Once we fully unlock the secrets previously known only to the Kaminoans.
The funding you have requested, Hemlock, is quite substantial.
Test subjects to aid in my research.
And these clones have agreed to your experimentation?
No.
If word of this gets out, it could prove detrimental to our goals.
I served with the clones for many years. Are we all willing to just dismiss them out of hand?
I also served with the clones.
Yeah, they saved your life.
At times, to be very unpredictable.
What? And that's a problem?
Happens if they become aware of what's happening and take up arms against us.
Well, some already have.
Now, Commander Krennic.
It is Krennic.
Enlighten us to the status of Project Stardust.
Yes, Governor Tarkin.
Did they bring back the actor playing Krennic? For one line? What?
I'll monitor their security channels.
Why are they using stuns now? I guess because they're in the facility. Don't want to damage the equipment.
Hemlock shuttle is at docking lane 4.
Copy that.
Many of the surveillance systems have had cycled deactivations in various corridors.
It's too exposed. How are we supposed to get to it?
There's not enough cover for me.
But you.
There is for you.
Jesus. That was loud as fuck. Where did he come from? Stealth. 10 out of 10.
Okay, the homing beacon is secure.
Wait, there's more heading your way.
More heading your way, they're like right there. Where did they even come from? Did you not make it back?
I'm pinned down.
Stay in position. I'll divert them.
Huh? But now that's alerted the whole facility. Uh-oh. That was close.
Send a squad and secure the rail line.
This quadrant of the surveillance system has been fully deactivated.
They deactivated it because they knew they were coming.
A thermal explosive. Someone is targeting this base.
Why?
Good thing we have more.
Who the fuck is that?
Didn't expect to find you two here.
So? How the fuck did you get in here?
What exactly is your plan here?
I'm leveling this compound.
We need to find his base where clones are being imprisoned.
Have you considered that by destroying this facility, you are wiping out any chance to gather intel that could help your cause? That victory will be short-lived, as their ranks will quickly be replenished.
I mean, killing Tarkin's pretty big, and Krennic. Saw missed his shots. Oh. Tuh. Ooh. One shot. Oh. Every time I say it's one shot, they cut.
We have to hit the command center.
Too late.
Insurgents disguised as troopers have infiltrated the compound.
Take your seats, gentlemen.
I mean, we know Krennic survives, we know Tarkin survives.
As you can see, we are perfectly safe.
Jesus. That's security. Saw Guerrero fucked this up. But, at the end of the day, Saul's smarter because he put on Stormtrooper armor. The Bad Batch doesn't. This is going to shit. We're moving. Are you kidding me? Did they take Hemlock's ship? They took Hemlock's ship. Never mind. They blew up Hemlock's ship. Jesus, Tarkin. It's going to fucking shit.
Is going to be a problem.
Yeah. They're gonna end the episode here, aren't they? At least we have next episode, though. God damn it. Jesus, music. Yeah, that was a pretty good part 1 of the finale. It just sucks that the plan has gone to shit because of Saw Gerrera. Out of all the characters in Star Wars, why him? Why was he at this base at that exact time? Like, I feel like the plan would have actually worked if Saw Gerrera wasn't there. Now we're just stuck hovering over a fucking abyss. It's just insane to me that everything that we did in this episode meant nothing because Saw Gerrera blew up the fucking ship. We also had another character show up, which I wasn't expecting. Krennic. And he was talking about Operation Stardust, which I think is related to the Death Star, right? I mean, that would make sense. I mean, there was plans for it in Attack of the Clones. So, it is early days, but you know what the Emperor's like. He plans so far ahead. It's just insane that Tarkin just doesn't care about the clones. At all. Even though they saved his life in that, was it Season 3 arc of Clone Wars, I think? Like, Tarkin got taken captive, and then the clones and Anakin rescued him. Yeah, he still wants to get rid of them. I doubt the stormtroopers could rescue Tarkin. They fucking can't aim for shit. But yeah, the beginning of this episode when, like, Omega and Tech was saying, like, goodbye to Fee, or Fee was saying goodbye to them. Like, I don't know, dude. That's a massive hint of shit going downhill. Especially for Tech. Like, Tech I'm worried about because he's had the most development this season. And usually, based off my experience with TV shows, Walking Dead, when a character gets a lot of screen time and a lot of development in a short amount of time, usually that means bye-bye. And also, like, them focusing kind of on Omega saying goodbye to Fee too makes me think that Omega's going to get caught next episode. Like, why even seed the fact that Hemlock's looking for Omega if it's not going to happen? He's 100% going to capture Omega. That's going to be the big cliffhanger, I guarantee it. Also, if one of the Bad Batch members die next episode, I'm blaming Saw for it. I don't give a fuck. It's his fault. We could have been in and out clean if he wasn't involved. Like, the mission was going fairly smoothly. Like, I'm pretty sure the Bad Batch were on their way out too. Like, they put the tracker on the ship and then they leave. That was the mission. Also, can we talk about Tarkin's security measures? All the stormtroopers, all the blast doors. I wouldn't be surprised if there's fucking lasers everywhere. Like, Jesus. Also, I kind of like how some of the officers with Tarkin, in a way, respected the clones for what they did. You know? Even though they're pushing them to the side. I also have a feeling that some of the stuff Hemlock's doing to the clones is going to get exposed. Probably from the inside. I wouldn't be surprised if that doctor that's with him is going to expose him somehow. Because last episode, they focused on her looking at Crosshair a lot. You know what I mean? Like I said, that was a pretty good episode. And now we have one last episode this season to watch. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. And I will see you in the finale. Ta-ta and farewell.